beginning of the movie. Okay, Edison had titles on most of his movies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this guy over to about 5 seconds. So I just want to put kind of a 5-second gap at the beginning here. Okay, and you can see kind of down there as I dragged it. I could also like move my playhead here, and I could look at this time code, and I could go to the 5-second mark, right? And then if I wanted to, I could use the arrow keys on the keyboard to go one key at a time, and I can just move over, and then right there, I have this little gap right here, okay? Let's put our playhead in this gap, okay? And then on the toolbar here, we're gonna go to the T, the type tool, okay? Usually you use the arrow tool to select things and move things around, but we're gonna go to the type tool right now, and I'm just gonna click up in this space right here. I'm gonna click right in the center of the screen here, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and start typing just so I can see where my words are gonna be. THOSE, and it's kind of big right now, okay? SLIPPERYKEYS, those slippery keys. And it doesn't really fit, so it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and treat this like a word processor. So actually, if you click and drag, you can start highlighting letters so we can change it, or if you double click on the whole thing, I triple clicked it, all of my letters show up, and now I can go over here. This is a properties panel that popped up when we started using the type tool, and in this property panels we have things like the font, so I could go in here and I could choose a font that I want to use, and I think the font I used was around the letter T. It was Tratatello. Okay, I liked the kind of old world look of this guy right here. Another thing I can change is the font size, so I can make it a little bit smaller if I need to. Okay, I can also change the alignment, so I like to use center align to kind of pop it into the middle of the screen. Okay, and later on we can add things like color and fill and strokes. Like we can customize the heck out of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, those slippery keys. I'm gonna go ahead and hit enter a couple of times, and then I'm gonna type in a SYVUHS, okay, Kinetoscope, and let's spell it right this time because in my video I spelled it wrong. Kinetoscope. There's no spell check in Adobe Premiere, so be careful. An SYVUHS Kinetoscope. I might put another enter here. Film. Cool. Now, you can customize things even within this type box. So for example, I might want my title to be bigger than this stuff down here. So if I just highlight my title and I drag this font size one, I can make this quite a bit bigger. Cool? All right, those slippery keys, an SYVUHS Kinetoscope Film. Looking pretty good right there, okay? So obviously lots of ability to customize things here. We did that one pretty quick. I'm also going to apply the effects there. So if you look into my timeline window, it popped the title right into a layer above my video. I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna just drop it down in front. Okay, so it's just all on the same timeline for this. And I'm actually gonna go back to my arrow tool here. I want to click on this sequence, so this one's highlighted. We see the white box around it, and then I'm going to go up to my edit menu, and I'm going to choose edit copy. Okay, so I copied this clip. All right, I also copied all of its metadata, the things that go with it, so the effects. So now I'm going to go on to this clip right here, and I'm going to go up to the edit menu again, and I'm not going to choose paste. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose paste attributes. Okay, this is going to take all of the work I did for setting the flicker and setting the vignette and everything. See motion, opacity, time remapping. Actually, we'll turn off time remapping. Black and white, strobe light are all on there, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. All right, oops. Let's do that one again. I actually made it a little bit too small. That's okay. I can just go ahead and this guy right here. Next time I won't want to do the scale option, but we can fix this. We can just click on effect controls. We can look at vector motion for this graphic, and I can go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's going to be just fine right there. 5K. And at this point, we're done adding titles to our project. The last video is going to show you how to export this and get it ready to turn into Canvas.